Hi, I'm Chip Moss with America's Tax Office. I have the distinct privilege of being in Florida City, Florida, with ATO affiliate Takivas Hatcher. Mr. Hatcher did an exceptional job for us in his first year, so I came down here to visit him, to take a look at his operation and see how I could help him. He's going to give us some thoughts about what went into setting up this tax office. Go ahead.
Welcome to HGC Tax Services. This is our facility. We're here on a major thoroughfare in Florida City, Florida, 6th Avenue. We have several bus stops. We're right in the center of the community, so this makes HGC a perfect location for everyone to come and have their taxes done.
Okay. We'll go in the side entrance?
Sure.
Okay. Let's talk about the parking first before we go in there. Let's walk and show the parking.
Here we have our customer parking directly in the back of our building with easy access to the side entrance.
Stay close.
With easy access to the side entrance of our building here. It's enough parking for everyone to park comfortably and safely.
And it looks like you're ADA compliant too. You got the wheelchair around. Why don't you walk us into the office and show us that?
Not only are we ADA compliant, but we are also in compliance with fire codes and safety.
Okay.
Here's the entrance into our office. One of the main things that went into putting the office together was to make it a place that was comfortable and inviting to all that would come in. And so my aunt actually kind of designed it and painted in the office for me.
She did a great job.
I mean, along with my mother and
so this right here we're seeing is your waiting room.
Yes, this is my waiting room.
Where customers can comfortably sit. I see you followed our formula. You got the TV, you got the DVD player, and
DVD, Apple TV, Netflix,
everything. Right, nice. Magazines,
material.
Excellent. Then you have bathrooms immediately here.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, did you guys do refreshments this year?
We did.
Okay, what'd you offer?
We offer water, cookies, anything that we had available or that we could go get for the client, we offered it to them.
Excellent. So tell us about your process. What would happen when the customer would come in?
On any given day when the customer would come in, they would be first greeted here by one of my associates. This associate is my mother.
Hello.
Hi.
Millicent Hatcher. She would greet them, let them know, ask them what they were coming in for today. How could she help them? At that point, she would give them the intake form so they can put all their information here. It includes their name, their social, dependents, and all the different signatures that I needed.
Okay, excellent.
From that point, hopefully it's not too busy. We'll do a quick turnover time, and then we will go into one of the offices with one of the preparers.
Okay.
In this office, we'll prepare my sister Cotillia.
Hi.
And here, she has a laptop, actually 2 computers, a laptop and a desktop.
And that's a 4-way?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So, see, you got a little sink here too. So tell me about what you've got in this place right here. So what did it cost you to set up what we see here? And let's just walk around the room and talk about it. What about the TV and the stand, things in that area?
A lot of things actually was a blessing to me.
Okay.
A lot of things I received from some people that I know. They worked on different jobs and they had different office material that the company may have been getting rid of, discarding. So they asked me if I wanted it. My aunt gave me some chairs. I found some of these chairs at Goodwill.
Excellent.
My mom gave me the TV from my office.
Excellent. So you've almost got nothing in this room.
Right.
In terms of hard costs.
Right.
Sweat equity and relationships.
Absolutely.
What about the 4-way copier, printer, scanner, fax?
That came from my pastor. He had a school.
He helped you? What about the computers?
computers came from my friend Lisa.
Excellent.
And one came from home.
Right. So
back here, the materials that came back here, that was stuff that came from my house. Primarily, the major thing that we had to buy was a lot of paper, a lot of ink, cartridges, a lot of the toiletries and cleaning materials that had to go into keeping the building up.
So literally, you assembled this tax office, I don't want to understate it, before we get to rent for hundreds, not thousands of dollars.
Correct.
Okay. Let's go back here and see what you have in the back. So is this, this would have been the second prepare workstation, is that correct? All right, excellent. And I'm just going to give them a shot from this view. It's a beautiful tax office. And what I want to emphasize right now, people, you know, America's Tax Office, we talk about doing it cheaply and creatively. Creative means using every relationship you have. He said he used his pastors, friends, family to assemble things for those who have less means. Others, who have a little more, you don't go out and buy new. You buy used, you go to Goodwill, you get stuff off Craigslist. But this is living proof that you can put it down, put it together for virtually nothing. Since these are here, just tell me a little bit about the yard sign, the impact those had.
These yard signs were made by a local sign maker. He actually made the signs out front and the sign in back. And he made these yard signs for me for a nominal fee.
Okay, excellent. Were you aware that we have this stuff available?
I was aware.
Okay.
I was aware.
Now, I'm not trying to sell stuff. I just want to make everyone aware that you can get it through us. You can get it. We want you to get it wherever you can. But that's excellent. Yeah, these signs look great. They look great. So the process was they walked in, they checked in there. Then they were, once they checked in, I assume they were offered a seat,
Absolutely.
offered some refreshments. While they waited, if there was a wait, they could enjoy television. Then they would go here to have their taxes done. What was your process when they returned to get the check?
The process was I would have the associate call them. Once they were here, they would have to present their ID, sign the signature page, and we would just give them their check. They would be happy and leave.
Right. Sit down for a second. Let's just talk for a few minutes. That's excellent. Tell me about what you, first of all, please tell them how many funded bank, how many bank product tax returns did this office do?
Bank products, we did 286.
Okay. And this is your first year ever doing this, is that correct?
Yes, my first year.
Excellent. Tell me what was involved, what marketing effort specifically did you do to achieve that?
We literally beat the streets. Every person we ran into, we gave them a card. We even put, I don't know how legal it is, but we put cards in mailboxes. We put cards on cars. There was a big parade here, the Dr. Martin Luther King parade, and my mom, she literally worked the streets.
And how often were you out doing this?
Initially, we were out probably 3 times a week.
And when did you start?
We started in December.
Okay.
Last week of December, first week of January.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever watch my videos?
I did look at
the marketing.
I watched the videos. I took what you gave me when we had our phone conversation.
Okay, that's right. So we had the personal phone conversation, personal
code
notes
down,
and
I maximized from that.
Okay, excellent. Now, you did 286, which I'm here to tell you is above the national average for a first-year office. That's outstanding. You've sketched out what you've done, and let me just recharacterize it. What you did was you and your family carried the message yourselves physically directly to the consumer.
Absolutely.
Through paper, printed marketing materials. Sustained, calculated effort where you're in the streets, talking to people, physically going out, getting people to come back to the tax offices. Let me characterize it another way. Would it be accurate to say you had people here minding the store and you had people in the streets getting the customers?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome. Now, before we got on camera, you told me that you were going to kill it next year. So looking back, what mistakes did you make? What can you do differently? How do you know you're going to kill it? What are you going to do differently next year that's going to expand your business?
Well, I do know that we had lots of satisfied customers. So I do know that when your customers are happy, they bring people with them. A lot of people came to us. They were dissatisfied with services that they were getting at other tax offices. And so they were referred to us by other people. And when they came, we gave them great service. Their taxes were received. Any questions that they had were answered in a professional manner. So that's how I know, because of the work that we did this year, that we are going to have another successful, an even greater year.
So what you're saying, I mean, if I can understand, is that through the delivery of good customer service, you're going to retain the customers you had last year and build upon that.
Absolutely.
Now, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I suspect one of your criticisms would be starting earlier. Do you agree with that?
I agree that we should start earlier. We should start marketing and advertising a little earlier. Mm-hmm. And I do have some ideas in mind, mm-hmm, so that we can get more people, more middle-class people in.
Right.
I have an idea, putting something together that says...
You don't have to go into your special ideas. Okay. You can sit on those. That's cool. Excellent. That's what I wanted to ask you. I'm sorry. Did you do any paid referrals?
I did do paid referrals. Yes.
Talk to them about how that worked out for you and how mechanically how it worked.
Initially, having a conversation with you, it was said that they can either be paid up front, mm-hmm, but I decided to pay my people after the tax season was over, to ensure that everyone that they referred to me was funded, and we had funds enough to pay them.
Did it work out well?
It worked well, yes.
So what percentage of your business would you attribute to paid referrals?
I would say, we did 286, I would say about close to 10%.
Okay. And do you see now you could have developed that more?
Yes, I got it.
Right. Excellent. Well, I tell you what, you've got a great tax office. This is a beautiful setup. The neighborhood location is lovely. Let's talk about the uniforms. I like that. I think this is important. Stand up, so I'm going to do a close-up on your shirt. So you notice his organization is called HTC Tax Services. He's in office with us, so he's got our name underneath, America's Tax Office. And I noticed your mom and your sister also have the same shirts on. Mm-hmm. Did you guys wear these? Was that that was part of the uniform? And my suspicion is that brings a certain level of professionalism and credibility. Do people like that? How did you feel about how the shirts went?
Well, coming from a professional background, I always know that your presentation is key. Mm-hmm. You either win them with the presentation or you can lose someone with the presentation. So it was very important to me that I made sure that the staff here, we were all uniformed, that we all came in, we all looked nice, we all smelled everything.
Right, right.
Not only that, my professional background, but because of how I was raised. My mom would not let us leave the house.
Couldn't leave looking crazy.
No.
Right.
She would not.
I love that.
So it kind of filtered over into everything that we do now.
All right. What would be, if you had a recommendation to those who are looking to start a tax office, in terms of what they should do? Give me 3 or 4 key things that you think made your business a success.
Location is key. Advertising is key. And I believe those 2 things would help you have a successful business.
Right. Do you remember me telling you this business is way more about location and marketing than it ever is about tax prep? So you found that to be absolutely true.
Yes, I did.
Right. So it's probably 3. Number 1, location; 2, marketing; and 3, in terms of future customers, customer service.
Yeah.
Treating people with respect, being timely, attending to their concerns. All right, well, we thank again. This is Chip Moss, CEO of America's Tax Office with Tekevis Hatcher here in Florida City, Florida. It's been a pleasure to be with you. Thanks so much for your time.